We're here with Catherine Lee-CFO of Breadtalk. Afternoon, Catherine.
Good afternoon, Bryan.
Catherine, how have you found the CFO Summit so far?
It's kind of interesting, having so many experienced CFO coming together and sharing the experience, and I learned quite a fair bit this morning.
And in your experience, how has the role of a CFO changed ever since the crisis?
I think over time, with the complexity of the business landscape change, the role of the CFO have evolved, right, from a financial guardian to that of a strategic partner. Now, post-financial crisis, the demands on the CFO has been even more pressing because of the more vigorous compliance and robust risk management, right? So with that, the demand on the CFO, a lot of companies would be expecting that the CFO to participate more in the strategy formulation and co-pilot with the CEO in delivering them. You see, now while the expectations in the industry are quite common, effectiveness varied significantly. Right? Companies will need to actually look internally on their processes and also on the resources and see how it will work out for them. The interlink between strategy, finance, and operations had to be aligned so that the risk-reward behaviors would be aligned with the company's strategy.
You talk about formulation of strategy. How will China, in the immense growth in China, what sort of strategy would CFOs, especially in this part of the world, be formulating when planning of entering the Chinese market?
No, we have been in the Chinese market since 2003, end of 2003. And ever since that, our revenue contribution from China has been growing year on year to up to about 40% now. Right now, the first thing you want to go into a market, a new market, and with such immense market, is of course to build up a system and build up the people. So we start from our talent management, start from building out our system. So over time, the operation also increase, and together with the backroom support, it has to move in together. Now, if the CFO's role is looking at just growing another market without the investment into the infrastructure, a lot of risks would be built up over time, especially in a market where things are not so well regulated, and the people in the finance department that you can get from the market, have to stand through the test of time. So investing in the infrastructure and the system is very important.
And for a consumer brand like Breadtalk, what are some of the challenges and benefits of entering a market like China?
China, as you know, is a huge population, and many. There is also a growing affluence in the middle class, right? And our brand and our products is actually targeting the mass market with a slight premium. So with this increasing affluence in the market, and China being the fastest growing economy in the past decade, averaging more than about 9% growth per annum, it is a very good growth market for us, right? But having said that, it's also very competitive. So having entered the market early and our strength in the brand, do help, because Breadtalk actually enjoy quite a good consumer awareness in the China market right now. Yeah.
And with regards to risk management, how can a company like Breadtalk create value in the economy?
You mean using the enterprise
Yes.
risk management model to create value?
Yep.
Yeah, I think to a certain extent, because we are still a very young company, we are still evolving. The main thing in our risk management is to actually identify the business drivers and see what affect them and manage that relationship on a continuous basis. Right? Unlike the huge companies where they have very established risk management module, ours is still a very early stage. We need to. The important thing is to inculcate culture of risk and a culture of accountability. So from that building block, we are able to ram in the ideology, ram in the risk management concept to the people. So whenever they make decisions, this is always at the back of their mind.
We're coming to the end of 2010. 2011 is expected to be a phenomenal year of growth. What is your economic outlook for the fast-moving consumer goods sector for next year?
Now, with this financial crisis and economic doldrums in the US and Europe, I think much of it is actually placed on Asia, right? And indeed, Asia is expected to lead the economic recovery, in the next 1-2 years. Now, being in the consumer market, fast-moving goods consumer market, has an advantage because, firstly, the GDP growth is going to be one of the highest in the world, and also Asia accounts for 60% of the world population. So with that macroeconomics, the sector looks good. However, all this is on the premise that there's no trade war going on, sudden protective measures, going on that may potentially derail the global economy. Yeah.
And what are some of the growth opportunities present throughout the region?
The one that I really see the potential is the consumer market. So I think a lot of funds are moving into the consumer stocks, and they think that since Asia is leading the growth, there's a lot of pockets of growth. And for consumer market, one of the things that's important is branding, right? For consumer companies that invest heavily in branding, they will stand up as a natural choice among its customers. So that is something that companies that invest in branding will do well. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Catherine.
Oh, thank you.